I'll be back with another one. See me. So today we got a nice video for you. Oh my god. Sorry guys. My mom called me. Had to attend that. But back to what I was saying with the intro. But basically, me and the other, I just can't do this. Me and the other co-owner pretty much are signing more people to the DNK. I didn't see him. Oh my, I'm so bad. Me having a problem editing overall. Camera fright. Okay. We're not even gonna go to first to 10. I can't do this. This guy's good. We gotta see the free edits. Hold up, bro, quick. Come down. Hello? Is he even in chat? Oh no, he's not in there. Yeah, so yeah, this guy's a stinker. Okay guys, found a new guy.
Let's get started. I selected 4 scenes and tried to recreate them with each AI. The last one turned out to be the coolest, but we start with the first one, where SpongeBob speaks and asks what color his underpants are.
This is so nice. So what do you guys like saying?
Sora 2 here.
Don't
I took a
ask
screenshot of the first video, which features SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, and Squidward at once. But when writing prompt, I don't write their names, so that Sora doesn't understand that I'm using copyrighted characters. And so I wrote a simple prompt, put it on a landscape, 10 seconds, and wait for the result. But we got it anyway, so I wrote a more detailed prompt, but without the picture, and let's see what happens this time. Yes, and we did it. But it seems to me that this is some kind of puppet theater, but let's watch it anyway.
Hey, you should ask the question first.
Right, what color socks am I wearing?
Yes, there are all the characters here, but why is SpongeBob asking about socks? And why does Krabs seem to be in a dream? Okay, now let's move on to Grok. Grok has the small advantage of having almost no copyrights. Let's upload a screenshot and my first prompt here.
A few moments later.
After a couple of minutes, we got a video. Let's
He hasn't even been able to hear me, guys.
Hey, you gotta ask him a question first.
Oh yeah. What color is my underwear?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I
Not
know I'm
only have the
recording.
characters been preserved, but the voices are not just random, but Squidward and SpongeBob are very similar to their real ones. In the first round, there's one significant win for a Grok. Let's get to the second.
I don't know why.
The scene where
YouTube just doesn't
SpongeBob
like me,
dances
bro.
and says, "Who put you on the planet?"
Who put you on the planet?
For Sora 2, we need a detailed prompt again. I wrote it and we
You're making
inserted
some good
wait.
plays, buddy.
2,000 years later.
And yes, we got something more like SpongeBob.
Yo, bro,
Let's take a
listen.
look.
First to 5 and no, first to 10.
This is the stupidest
Whoever
thing
wins
I've
gets
ever
the. If you win, you can join the
Who
gaming
put
board.
you on the planet?
Are you signed to a
Considering
gaming
that we
board
didn't say
yet?
it was SpongeBob and didn't provide any pictures, the result is not bad.
Nice.
Except for Squidward.
So you ready to be
But
signed?
actually, SpongeBob isn't very good either. Okay, now let Grok take a
first to 10,
screenshot
and
of
you get
just
in.
the dancing SpongeBob and
Only
write
4
that it's
people
exactly
have this
SpongeBob.
chance today,
And
'cause
Squidward Grok needs to finish
Usually you
drawing
have to do
himself.
beat
Let's
me
see
on
what
1v1
happens.
and beat me on the Killeries and have close to earnings or at least earnings and have more than 5 PR.
Oh, this is the stupidest dance I've ever seen.
Oh, who put you on the planet her?
So
And yet,
so
Grok even
you
knows
can,
what Squidward looks
if you
like.
don't beat
It
me, you
turned
can
out to
do
be
the
a very
normal
good
requirements to join the org.
And in this round,
If you just
I
wanna
think
join the
Grok
org.
also won. Okay.
But Loki, this is the easiest
I chose
way.
the next scene where SpongeBob and Patrick are bullying the candy chicks.
Hey, Patrick.
The only way is you gotta at least get close to getting earnings or have earnings, have more than 5 PR, and also be unreal
And
in
note
one
that
of the
Patrick
game
hasn't been in any
modes.
of our scenes before.
And
Again,
you know,
we are
the
writing
one.
a detailed prompt for Sora 2, and we try it.
One eternity later.
It turned out something very strange with Patrick, but let's still look at the result of Sora 2.
Oh my, you're moving.
A bit silly.
Nope.
But how old are you, bro?
What's that mean? It didn't work out
How
very
old are you,
well,
bro?
to put it mildly. For some reason, Patrick says something, then SpongeBob, although
That's
only
not nice.
SpongeBob
Speak
should
age.
say these words. He doesn't
I
want to
can't-
say
I
the
can't-
word stupid.
I can't say how old I am because I
And the
make
most
YouTube
important
videos.
thing is what SpongeBob
Right.
looks like. Well, now let's move on to Grok. Here I think it would be better to take a
Either
screenshot
I
of
get my
SpongeBob
channel
and Patrick
deleted
at once,
or
so that
I
SpongeBob
don't-
doesn't
I'm just
turn out
a-
like in
I
Sora
don't
2.
wanna hear either
And
in
let's
my
write a
chat on my
shorter and
comments.
simpler prompt.
I don't
We
want
are
to hear
sending
Unc,
it.
and I don't want to hear I'm too young. So yeah, I'm not gonna really say that. Only Fortnite knew that.
Stupid? No, I am Texas. What's the difference?
And it turned out well with respect to the characters.
Oh my, you're
But
gonna beat
sometimes
me in a
Patrick says the
1v1.
words that SpongeBob
Zero.
is supposed to say, and for some
0-5?
reason, he turned from an anchor
This could be
into an
crazy.
ordinary one. In general, not one result
Guys.
failed, but the winner still
So
dropped.
this guy's pretty good, but
And last but not least, the most popular and imaginative
this guy's pretty
meme
good.
scene.
But only problem he has, he doesn't have earnings, and he hasn't gotten close to getting any.
Not as long as
I mean, he never told me. Have you gotten close to getting earnings?
Shine.
Since it's the most popular one, I'll try to describe it more directly for Sora. We will make a very short
You play a
excerpt.
lot of cups or
Write the
no?
prompt and
No.
send it to Sora 2. And we got it again. And I think it's going to continue like this because this scene is too popular and Sora understands that it's 100% from SpongeBob. So
Yo,
let's
do you
move
got
on
any,
to
like,
Grok.
clips
I
of
think
you,
there will be
like,
interesting
clipping
results
people?
here. And for Grok, I'll write it just like that, in case Grok knows this meme and makes it right.
I see you're good, but
Because we have imagination.
I think it didn't turn out badly, but from the meme's point of view, it's not that. Like and subscribe.
oh, you're gonna be the first person to well, not first person in the org out of this video to get in the org today. So a few other guys, they've either my friend Liquid has earnings, but yeah, he's very smart at playing. He plays a very like, you know, like how Poyo plays. He makes smart edits. It's crazy that I've been on for 20 minutes. You get nervous, buddy. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous to a man wearing a guy wearing elf feet on. It's cool, bro. All of us in the gaming org are young, bro. So you're not gonna be the only young. Well, not all of us. One of us are like 20, but you can take that how you say. Do I play like a keyboard player? What? I mean, that's probably one of the only things. You're just really like. Look, I just got on, so I'm kind of. I got to it under my cone. Got on like 10 minutes ago. It's crazy. I messed up the edit. Hold up. Since you tried to hit a clip on me, I'm gonna have to hit one. Okay, I lied. I'm not hitting one. I might actually hit one. No! That would have been clean though. That'd have been fire. But you're in the org, bro. What's your Snapchat? What you say, bro? At me. Oh, I can't really. Yeah, guys. First member. We just named him DNK because he doesn't have Snapchat. He talked to one of the members and stuff. Yeah, so yeah. This guy, I'm hoping he does something good for me, for this org, bro. Yeah, guys, I have to yeah, okay, no. I love if you leave. Leave. But yeah, I'll get back to you, Prince, okay?
Car parts, and in the middle of a random
thread,
the image was posted. But I know that this can't be the source, just judging by
so
the nature
I
of the
joined
post.
around.
There is no way that this is the first
Pretty much
place
I
that
went
was
to
posted
like
on the internet. It just
10
seems so
people.
out of place, but something interesting and potentially important
nobody wanted
is
to
the
join.
name of the file, Frankie and the Wolf vi.jpg. Not only does this prove that I'm not crazy, it was in fact a depiction of a wolf and not an Easter bunny. Regardless of the clearly yawning cat Photoshop, this gives us a potential name of the image. Trying to search for Frankie and the Wolf in any fashion doesn't yield results. But while digging on Google, the second oldest post that I managed to find was from September 2004, and the file name Frankie.jpg. After this, any other posts found seem to ditch the title. But just taking a bit of an educated guess, this could be the title of the original source image somewhere out there on the internet. When researching, I went through various different forums. For example, somethingawful.com. On this site, they hosted regular Photoshop contests to a similar nature of the style of Frankie and the Wolf, and this goes all the way back to 2001. So it's certainly possible that the image I'm trying to find is just floating around in a forum like this. But with recent changes to the internet, it's becoming increasingly harder to find images. AI is polluting the algorithms and websites are going offline, and I am far from the first person to be traumatized by this photo and wanting to figure out where it's from. I probably spent a total of 15 hours just trying to find the source of this image, but as of now, it has to be considered lost media. The source is just so far back to the point where it probably can't be found with normal search engines. But anyways, that's my time. If you were entertained by this video, I actually dropped a song this month. I think it's really cool. It's gonna play at the end of this video and it's in the description. Also, I make more content like this if you want to check that out. Maybe there will be a part 2 if we end up finding it. Who knows? But yeah, peace out. In my last video, I went on the hunt to find a scary image that traumatized both me and my sister when we were both children. The image was a scary wolf-like creature holding onto a child. And it wasn't just some cheap Party City costume, it looked real. Well, I ended up finding the image and it's just as terrifying as I remember it. But when looking at it, you can probably notice a couple of strange details. For starters, it's 100% Photoshop just by first glance, but some of the other details include this weird text that's written on the wall. Also, it's clearly a photo of somebody dressed up as Santa holding on to a child with a face edited on top of it. And another observation is the face of this wolf-like creature also seems to be a yawning cat. When making the first video, the earliest source image I could find was from a 2003 car parts forum. This site is called Pelican Parts, and in a random picture thread you can see it's posted. But it turns out this photo is much older. But before we can get into what I found, but more importantly, how you can help me, I wanted to address some of the most frequent comments on the last video. This comment says, "Have you seen this photo?" No, I haven't, and I wish I hadn't seen it. This is a pretty big sentiment on the video, so I apologize if I accidentally traumatized you guys as well. That's completely my fault, but now it looks like we're all in this together. This comment says, "You could try the Wayback Machine." The problem with the Wayback Machine is it's not your typical search engine. I had actually used this quite a bit, but you can't just drag and drop in reverse image search. Also, everything on Internet Archive has to be intentionally archived, which means if a site is too obscure and nobody knows about it, it's probably lost forever. Usually you have to know the specific web address if you're going to use the Wayback Machine. So that's why I didn't mention it in my video. And finally, this comment says, "You didn't have to jump scare Momo like that." And again, my bad. I realize in hindsight that blasting this image on screen with a bamboo sound effect might have not been a good play, so I'm sorry to anybody I might have jump scared. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into what I've discovered over the last 72 hours. After posting my initial video, a user by the name of Janice had joined my Discord server. And this person had discovered basically everything I'm about to tell you. So definitely be sure to check them out. I'm going to put a link to their YouTube channel in the description of this video. I mentioned earlier that the oldest post I could find was from April 16th, 2023. But now we have actually confirmed the earliest source of this image. And the first time this photo was ever posted on the internet was May 12th, 2002. Almost an entire year prior to the Pelican Parts post. And how do we know this, you might ask? Because we have identified the original creator. Worth 1000 is an old website that featured a community focused on digital artists, but more primarily on their Photoshop contests. And in May of 2002, they hosted the, well, how do I say this? The Bestiality Photoshop contest, with the prompt, "If animals and humans had produced offspring, so this was a furry?" Although we can confirm that this was in fact the original posting, sadly the entire forum was not archived and it might be lost forever. But the trail doesn't end there, because in August of 2002, for the Worth 1000 contest Corrupted Innocence 2, one specific post stands out. Jack O Santa Bunny by the creator Devale. This username is most likely Devil, just misspelled with the V and E being swapped. But when reading this name, suddenly things start to make sense. Looking at the original image that we can now properly name the Jack O Santa Bunny, in the upper right corner is a hard to read text that I originally believed to be a part of a Mall Santa exhibit backdrop, but actually it spells Devale. This, with a combination of other edited photos on their page in a very similar style, for a fact confirms that this was the original creator. And looking at the post, there is a specific comment down below that reads, "This is as a rerun image. It is not from Corrupted Innocence 1. I believe I originally posted it a little off topic and it didn't do so well. I only entered it because I thought it would fit here." Finally, we have the original origin to where this weird photo came from. It's not a creepypasta, it's not the Legend of Krampus, or not even some creepy experiment. It was a part of a Photoshop contest. But I need your help. Over the last couple days, we have actually managed to source multiple images from the original Photoshop. For example, the mouth of this monster.
I hate this.
There is one major problem that is stopping me from putting this whole thing behind me. But in order for that to make sense, I need you to listen to this interview clip I have with my sister, because she noticed something that could potentially change everything. First off, I wanted to say what is your reaction to, I guess, everything. This video taking off, finding the original scary picture. What was running through your head when I sent that to you?
Well, first off, regarding the video, I was expecting more people to comment on like how cool and awesome I was. So that was a little bit disappointing. However,
oh my, I looked scared.
I was surprised that you found the original picture.
When you saw it, when I sent it to you, is it still scary to you?
It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Right?
But I thought everyone was commenting a Santa Photoshop. I didn't even notice that, ever.
So the last image that we're trying to find now is the Santa picture. Because I feel like...
But I think the kid is Photoshopped on too.
You think the kid is...
Because look at his arm against the beard and his head. His ear is gone.
So after a little bit of looking, a little bit of finding, I could find nobody, and eventually I joined the lobby of this guy, and well, wait, he's not AFK. And he's a bit. See, I told you guys. It's kind of useless. We're gonna look for one more player. I lied, guys. Only 2 people are getting in the work, but look what I cooked for myself. It wasn't Mama Truth, but rated 1 to 10 try. Got a 10 out of 10. So this guy's a bot. Okay, in conclusion, yeah. Only one member we got today. It's gonna be a big series. Don't worry. You have your chance, guys.